can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Throwing is Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check that.
3rd and goal. Jackson. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Emerson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal. Jackson now throwing on 4th down. And he's going to go down again. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be back.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get into field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say,
and pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Jackson to throw on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the 2nd half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Get him. Get him. Get him. Check 43.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson, and this is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. I'm here all day. I'm here all day. 54 is Mike. 54 is Arnold. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Push him back. Push him back. Kill.
2nd and 10, here's Jackson again. And that'll be incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind.
Mike's by four. Save.
To throw on 3rd down, Jackson. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Watch the screen. 54. Check. Watch 54. I got you, son. Right there. 54. Go. 54 Mike.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Jackson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Mike by 4. I don't think you got it, son. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Watch the run. Will. Deuce.
To throw again is Jackson. And oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. That one goes for 24 yards.
Check. Watch 54. All right, T, let's go. All right, T.
Check 13.
Jackson will throw again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. And Jackson throwing once more. Flushed out right. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled.